Mass Mutual Center for a Division I boys basketball state semifinal. Putnam, the two-time defending state champions, taking on Westford Academy, Mass Mutual Center in Springfield, Massachusetts. It was a slow start for both teams, nearly 2 minutes in before either team scored. It was Scott Callahan who got Westford on the scoreboard with the jumper 2-0 at that point. Almost midway through the first quarter now, Nick Fiorello finds Eric McCord, and it was 4-1 Westford. Little over 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Here's the first field goal of the game for Putnam. Tyon Malone. That made it 4-3 Westford. Ensuing possession, Westford, Patrick Coffey, the jumper, and it was a 6-3 lead for them. Short time later, though, Justin Stewart would tie it for Putnam with a three-pointer. It was 6-6. Just over 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Putnam would take their first lead. Malone finishes underneath, and it was 8-6 Putnam at that point. They led it 10-6. After one, Westford would get the first hoop of the second quarter. Fiorello, the three-pointer. That brought Westford within one, down 10-9. Tie score now. Keyshawn Monroe is going to change that off the pass from Justin Stewart, and it was 12-10 Beavers. Putnam would now extend their lead to 5. Lukman Abdur-Raouf into the lane, kicks it out to Stewart. Another three for him. He had 11 points on the night. It was 15-10 Putnam, 5:50 to go in the half. The Beavers would then extend their lead to 7. Nice ball movement. Malone drives, baseline, finishes through the contact, would miss the free throw, but it was 17-10. Now Putnam at 6. Up 6, McCord underneath, finishes plus the harm, hit the free throw. 20-17 Putnam, 1:42 to go in the half. But again, Stewart, a three ball. This time it comes off the penetration. NBA three for Stewart. 23-17 Putnam. They led 23-20 at the break. Third quarter now, Westford would get the first bucket. McCord underneath, finishes 23-22. He had 18 points in the game, and then Westford now down by 5. Daniel Cornelius scoops it home, 27-24, just over 2 minutes into the third. Putnam, though, they would continue to maintain their lead. Malone, the three ball, that pushed it up to 7, 33-26 midway through the third. Now late third, Coffey is going to drill a three-pointer for Westford. That made it 33-29. Final seconds, third quarter, though. Putnam would put an exclamation point on a good quarter. Malone faces up, the tough finish with the left hand. 39-31 Putnam after 3. 20 points for Malone. On to the fourth, 11-point Putnam lead. John Glidden, a three ball. 42-36 Putnam on the play, committed a foul. So Westford got another possession. Underneath it goes to McCord. A pretty move in the paint. And that made it 42-36, 6:35 to go. We have a ball game, but Putnam quickly the lead back up to 10. Ty Nichols makes it 44-36, and then a steal for Putnam. Keyshawn Monroe up ahead to John Garcia. 46-36, 5:16 to go. Garcia had 2 fouls in the first quarter, but played big down the stretch. Westford, one last run. Glidden, another three. The members bounce for him, 46-39. And then they would get even closer within 5. Glidden, a three ball from the near corner, makes it 49-44, 2:55 to go. However, Putnam, as they have all year, would respond. Some fancy handle by Keyshawn Monroe. Crosses over back to the left, down the lane, finishes acrobatically with the right hand, 51-44. More from Putnam. They spread the floor. Ty Nichols goes left. Help defender comes. Drops it off to Tyon Malone. The thunderous one-handed jam. 53-44. 2:05 to play. Putnam would then put it away. Steele up ahead to Stewart. Finishes on the break. He was fouled. Didn't make the free throw, but it's 55-44. 1:55 to play. Putnam would finish on an 11-0 run. They win it 60-44. Play Catholic Memorial in the Division I state championship game at the DCU Center Saturday at 7:30.
We were in position to defend what's ours, and I told the guys, oh, excellent job. I was really proud of them, how they came together and just put that Putnam D down today. Yeah. Tremendous, and the contributions we got from Justin today for rebounding, defending, and just being there focused and ready to go. And I believe Tyon Malone took huge steps to really show the Western Mass and the state of Massachusetts what type of player he is.
This is great. Me and John right here, Hey, my brother right here. In ninth grade, we talked about winning playoff games, but then now we're at we have a chance to make more history than what we made last year in 3 peats. I mean, it's really a great feeling.